Storied programs clash here tonight. Obviously, not the varsity level cap, but you love to see some of the youngsters out here and what we're going to see on the field at the varsity level in the next couple of years. And as we know, Columbus Grove, a Division VII team, but, I mean, they sport 60 kids for a Division VII team, Cap, and that's really awesome.
You know, when they talk about perennial premier programs in the area, Phil, Liberty Center, Columbus Grove are right there, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know, there really isn't another program in the area that has that tradition, that family rooting of the community. And, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be tough to name top 5 coaches in the area, but I feel like Andy Schaefer and Casey Moeller would be 2 of the top names on that list.
Of the 3.
So it'd be hard to, say otherwise. So they're going to do 9-minute quarters here. We're going to get underway. It's going to be Grove football. They're going to do a deep pitch right. He avoids the first tackle. Not going to avoid the second one as Sawyer Backelman eats that up in the backfield.
Baki already.
Brody McClure on the ball carry there. See if I can get the quarterback for you here. Again, work with me. The numbers are a little tricky to see. It looks like Alex Meyer, number 5, the quarterback.
Yep.
Brody McClure, number 6, the running back on that play. Got 2 receivers spread wide to this side, 1 to the far side. Tigers with that standard 3-3 sniper type look, and he's met right in the backfield. That looks like Tyler Roars. Is that handoff? That's actually Cole Spangler. I forgot it's a freshman game.
That's right.
Tizo Pete's. Cole Spangler there on the hit. He read that right away, Cap. He shot the gap, made the tackle for a loss. What a play from Cole Spangler, who usually is that first freshman off the bench on Friday nights,
Yeah.
Cap. He's a pretty nice-looking kid there. He made a really nice play there.
You know, Liberty, and I don't know Columbus Grove's schedule or how they've gone, but, you talk about these guys being freshmen, but rep-wise, they're probably in the next level.
Here's the snap, looks to pass, throws over the middle, and it's knocked away by Brody Jakeway.
Boy, he read that just perfect.
Wow, that's a great call there, Cap. He absolutely read that. I think he might have been thinking 6 there, Cap, which is maybe why he didn't squeeze it.
His
But
brain was down on the 20.
Nevertheless there, Cap, that's a really good start for the Tiger defense, forcing Columbus Grove to a 3-and-out on their first drive. So it'll be Bulldogs back to punt. Deep in punting formation. Good snap. Kick is away. It's a low line drive. Nice kick. Lands at the 42. It's touched right there by a Tiger. And a heads-up play as Tatum Murdoch unable to grab it. And then a heck of a play there by number 6, who I believe is Isaiah Badenhop.
Yep.
So heads-up play there for the Tigers to be able to hold on to the football, and they'll take over first down and 10. And the ball will be at their own, we'll call it the 30-yard line.
And I think Badenhop will be behind center. Yes, he will.
Isaiah Badenhop will be the signal caller there for the Tigers. Henry Fitzenreiter, the right tackle. See if I can get that offensive line for you when I get a chance. Sawyer Backelman, the left tackle. Badenhop will go under center. He bobbled the snap, was able to get it out there. They're going to throw. Spangler's got a guy wide open, caught by Murdoch at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And Cap on the first play from scrimmage. We saw it in the JV game on Saturday as well. It goes 50 yards on a halfback toss pass. What a call there from Coach Spangler. He dialed it up again.
I don't even have words.
Woo!
We've seen this. Liberty has first of all, it's Monday, so I got to sit down, in the interview with Coach Moeller. And I tell you what, plays like that, Phil, are driving people that are watching film nuts. Liberty ran the Wildcat at Patrick Henry. Liberty halfback pass. It's like, what the heck?
Here's the 2-point conversion try. Jakeway on the carry. He fights for the yardage, but I think he's short. And Cap, the play, I want to give credit to Cole Spangler for being able to make that throw, Cap. I mean, he was at the 30-yard line, and he hit Murdoch on a dime at the Grove 40. The play took a lot longer to develop because Badenhop had trouble with the snap. Spangler had trouble with the toss, and he was still able to get it out there. What a play for the Tigers as they lead it 6-0 with 7:39 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you're drawing up plays right now to the strengths of what you've seen all year. And like I said, these freshmen have played. So Cole Spangler has been making plays, Phil. And he just made another one.
Wow. What a play call there from Coach Spangler. And Grove will take over here for their second possession of the ball game. It'll be Meyer in the shotgun. He hands up the middle. He's got running room there up across the 40-yard line, and he's going to have good yardage, maybe 7, down to the 42, and that's Brody McClure on the carry for Grove.
Grove runs a very similar offense, a lot of 0-1 traps, a lot of power football out of Columbus Grove.
They do. There's a little different style coming from the shotgun, but they are all downhill. Here's another run to McClure. He's got space. Good stop there by Bockelman, just able to get his arm on it and hold that to a 3-yard gain.
Stuck a paw out there.
Boy, Cap, I had a feeling he might have gotten probably 6 or 7 more yards minimum there if Bockelman's not able to slow him down. They do get first down yardage, so first down at the 45 for Grove.
Looked like Levi Howell might have gotten dinged a little bit, come off kind of holding his arm weird. But he'll shake it off. He stays away from the coach because he wants to go back in.
So Grove back in that shotgun set. 3 wide receivers lined up. It's going to be a quarterback keep this time. Good block up front there by the Bulldogs, but good pursuit there by the Tiger defense. And Spangler and number 44, Trenton Naraki on the stop there for the Tigers. 5-yard pickup there for the Bulldogs. Second down and 5. Ball's right at the 50-yard line.
Trenton Walker, 44.
What did I say?
Naraki.
Isn't that what's up?
I'm looking at.
Uh-oh. We got 2 different names on here. Here's the give up the middle to McClure. That's stopped right away by Brody Jakeway. What a play there from his linebacker spot, Cap. He read that right away. No gain on the play. Boy, you know that I just feel like I got to mention Eric Weimer right there. That was such an Eric Weimer type read. He read it right away, no hesitation, and he went and stuffed that play right for no gain.
You know, I was over at practice. I had some stuff to talk to Coach Miller about, and Eric Weimer was just right in the middle of the practice. You know, come on, throw the ball over here, see what you get. Come on.
Oh, there's a pass.
Down.
That's tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Almost picked off.
Was that 66 out there, Cap?
Yep.
That's a heck of a play there by Easton Flory.
Bockelman about had it. Got that big paw out there.
Well, what do they say, Cap? As a defensive lineman, if you can't get there, get your hands up. He was able to do that there, knocked it down. Big stop for the Tigers on 3rd down. It'll be 4th down and 5 from the 50-yard line.
I wanted Sawyer Bockelman to grab it so I could do rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Actually, he's pretty fast.
A Landon Bockelman-esque type play. Hope y'all remember that from last year's regional final game. What a play that was. Kind of sparked the whole team, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
That was kind of a –
Turned the game.
Yeah, turn the game for sure. Big 4th down here for Grove. They're going to be in the shotgun. It's Meyer. He looks to throw, rolls to his right side. He's got a guy out there. He throws it up, and it's going to be incomplete.
A defensive play.
Good defense there.
Drew Silvas, I think, 34.
Drew Silvas in there on the coverage.
Yeah,
Badenhop was also there from his safety spot coming over late. Cap, I thought he had the running back open in the flats. Maybe didn't see him down there. He wanted the deep ball, but great coverage there by the Tiger defense, and they force the turnover on downs.
Well, you're asking a lot of a freshman quarterback, even at this time of the year, to go through your progressions. I mean, the play was designed to go outside on the 9-cut there, and so now we'll see what Liberty Center comes up with here.
Badenhop will hand right side. That's Silvas, the ball carrier. He gets struck down. Tackled there by McClure. That's Brody McClure. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Liberty Center.
Yeah, one of the things you'll find Columbus Grove, their linebackers, they fly to the ball.
Absolutely. Well, they got a couple of good ones themselves, and Grant Eversol's another one of those DBs, actually, that kind of plays like a linebacker, and boy, do they got some studs over there. So these kids are definitely learning from some of the better players, as far as learning. Here's a handoff up the middle to Jakeway. He's got a lot of room up the middle. Breaks across the 40-yard line. Drags 2 tacklers with him. That's a gain of 12 yards and a Tiger first down up to the 38-yard line.
Well, and you got Fitzenreiter, the tackle, offensive lineman, 22 yards down the field blocking.
Just a staple.
That's right. That no longer surprises me.
Let's see. The left tackle is number 64. That's Mitchell Parasini. That's the left guard. Easton Flory is the center. See if I can get that right guard for you. Here's a handoff to Jakeway. He maybe got a couple of yards. Looks like 65. I think that's Billy Kruger. He is the right guard. And then, as you mentioned, Cap, Fitzenreiter, the right tackle, and then Sawyer Bockelman, the left tackle. Levi Howe, number 0, the tight end, split. Number 13 is Max Butcher. He is the wide out to the left side. Spangler, the wing back. Silvis and Jakeway, the running backs. It's a handoff to Silvis up the middle. He's met right away, maybe a gain of 3 yards on the play. Number 40 looks like they're Preston Ellerbrock on the stop. So good play there by Ellerbrock. Liberty Center with another short gain. Brings up 3rd down and 6. See you, buddy.
See you, buddy.
I love that.
Cam's no in here.
Love that kid. There's a fake handoff. Badenhop keeps it. He goes around the left end, and he squirts free for about 8 yards. And I think he's got yardage for a first down. That's a nice little play there, Cap.
Well, and the linebackers were filling that 0-1 hole, thinking that was going to be another quick trap, and he just kept the ball and went around the edge, and there was nobody there. Safeties had to come up and make a tackle.
So good play there for Badenhop. Not sure if that was a straight design or if it was a read, but nevertheless, very good play for the Tigers.
If it was a read, it was a tremendous read.
Yeah, Badenhop looks to pass. He's got a guy out there, just overthrows Levi Howe, the intended target.
Had him.
Number 23 on the defense there for Columbus Grove, Zane Schroeder. Sure, I got the might be Schrader.
Depends on what county you're from.
No kidding. 2:36 to go here in quarter number 1. Tigers get their opening play to go the distance. Now they got a drive brewing here on their second possession. Spangler will go in motion. It's a handoff left side to Jakeway, but a great defensive play by that defensive lineman. I'd get that number.
57, maybe? 65,
57?
57, I think.
Number 57, Jordan Mull. Also around the play was number 7, Caden Little. So Grove making the Tigers earn everything right now, Cap. It's 3rd down and 8. Right at the 24-yard line of Columbus Grove. Tigers will go under center. 2 backs lined up in the backfield. It's a play-action pass. Badenhop's got a guy out there. Throws it to Murdoch. It's caught at the 15, and he's got it right out of bounds right there at the 13. What a route by Murdoch. I think they thought he was going to run the fly pattern all the way to the end zone. He put on the brakes, ran the comeback route, and Badenhop put it on him perfectly on the money. First down, Tigers.
Well, and Badenhop rolling out. Nice play. Set his back foot. Made a great throw right on the money in that little Z-cut he made.
Yeah, sometimes quarterbacks rush that a little bit, throw on the run, and overthrow it. Badenhop set his feet well there, made a nice throw. First down for the Tigers. Spangler in motion. It's a trap play up the middle to Jakeway. He breaks it free up across the 5. He's down to maybe the 1-yard line. So a gain of 13 yards. Cap, that infamous 0-1 trap. We saw it right there. Such a quick hitter. Jakeway was at the 5 before anybody blinked. What a play for Liberty Center.
Yeah, we talked about that because, Waylon Rentz had a 90-yard 0-1 trap just before the end of the varsity game on Friday. And the fact that you catch the defense just that little lax moment, and great play there off
Silvis
tackle.
For the touchdown off of the back of Fitzenreiter and the pulling guard Parasini. And Drew Silvis puts it in the end zone for the Tigers, and they go up 12-0 with 1:07 here to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, and you talk about catching the defense. not really ready. It's exactly what happened on that 0-1 trap. He was on the 5-yard line before anybody knew what was going on. So,
well, and he runs directly off that hip, Cap. I mean, they almost touch hips. It's such close action there. Now you get an inside reverse. That's a heck of a play there. Number 62, Mason Whitfield. What a play. Didn't bite on the initial action and was able to stuff the reverse, and the 2-point conversion is no good. And with 1:07 to go in quarter number 1, Liberty Center leads it 12-0.
Hey, we're coming down to the swan song of our fall season. I know our girls are on the tournament trail for soccer tomorrow, then the boys on Thursday, and then Thursday we've got the last home 8th grade game, as the Delta Panthers will come to town to take on our junior high 8th graders. And then we will be on the road at Delta. We are confirmed for that game, but the good old no good, dirty, rotten, stinking NFHS, I say that respectfully, they have NFHS agreement in their last year, and they're going to get rid of it. But still left over from COVID. So we have to be on video delay. We'll explain more about that as we get a break.
So here's a handoff up the middle to McClure. He's met there by Spangler after a gain of 2 yards.
Boy, somebody came in and helped up. I got him 30.
Was it Murdoch, 32?
32.
Tatum Murdoch. Good fill there. Helped out on the tackle. Boy, is he's really grown a lot over the last 2 years. We've seen him in the in the junior high over the last couple years. He's gotten a lot stronger, and he's gotten a couple inches added to him there, it looks like, too, Cap.
Well, he comes from a solid lineage. Let's just say that.
Well, Trent was a very good defensive end. Now he's got a guy out there. Good coverage. Yeah. That is blanket coverage out there. That's number 13, Max Butcher. And there's a flag on the play, and it looks like the initial signal is a legal man downfield on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're going to decline it, take the down here.
Cap, we've seen that downfield shot twice. The Tigers, though, have been there to answer the call both times. Credit the DBs. I think the quarterback had time. He was able to set his feet, made a good throw. But, man, great coverage out there by the defensive backfield right now.
Yeah, a few surprises this year overall for the Tigers. One is how good the line play is with graduating such a tremendous set of line. The other is the play of the defensive backs across the board.
Yeah, Tigers averaging about 400 yards offensively a night, Cap. So
yeah, we've only got 2 defenders out here.
Off the hands there of the intended target, number 38, Deacon Bryan, and that falls incomplete.
That'd have been trouble. Liberty didn't shift. They moved 2 guys over here. We only had 2 defenders, and there were 4 Bulldogs out here.
It's a good heads-up play there by Grove to be able to see that mismatch, Cap, just unable to make the connection there from quarterback to receiver. 22 seconds to go, quarter number 1. Grove will set the punt here. 3 possessions, 3 punts, Cap. Tiger defense came to play here this afternoon.
Almost blocked.
Good punt. That ball's caught right at the 31 by Badenhop. Makes the first guy miss at the 35 and then drug out of bounds right at the 36, maybe the 35-yard line.
Wow, there was a big old block in the back. I don't know where the Columbus Grove, but Braden Crow, he just got smashed in the back here. Kind of looked at the referee, and the referee kind of turned his head like, what? 10 seconds left here in the first quarter, and Liberty will get probably 1 playoff.
Tigers' 3rd drive of the ball game here. We'll set up shop at their own 35-yard line, and Levi Howe now in at quarterback for the Tigers. He'll set in the shotgun. Tigers got 4 receivers spread. Howe back to pass, throws. That ball is intercepted, I believe, at the 42. That's a heck of an interception there as Howe looked to throw, but didn't get a good handle on the ball. And it kind of floated up there, Cap, and it's intercepted on a great play there from Grove. So if you're Grove, they've struggled to find any kind of offense, and now they get a turnover and set themselves up in good field position.
And Badenhop was out wide at the receiver spot. Not really sure about that, but, well, a lot easier up here than it is down there.
So Grove now, after the interception, will take over at the Tiger 42-yard line.
Yeah, look, they like that 9 cut down there along the sideline. Let's see if they go for it again.
3 receivers lined up far side. They'll roll the quarterback that way. That's Meyer. Throws on the run. Caught at the 35. Breaks a tackle up to the 31-yard line. I think they're going to get forward progress, Cap, to the 31.
Should.
And I believe that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play here at Kip Kernfield, Rex Lindgren Stadium, the Tigers lead the Columbus Grove Bulldogs 12-0. And while we got a break in the action, let's hear from our sponsors.
Maybe.
If not, we'll do it old school.
Oh, wait, here we go. Tiger Sports Live. 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. They support us, so.
And
all right, we're back.
And once again, Cap, just to remind the folks, hit that bell, hit that subscribe on YouTube. Also, if you want to see the extra highlights and bonus content, subscribe for $2.99 a month. And it's not for us. It goes straight to our scholarships that we are giving to 2, I believe, students. 2 students that want to go into any kind of communications or broadcasting career. And that is just great stuff. So, again, folks, the money's not for us. It goes right to the kids.
And all the replays are going up there. All the replays that you saw on Friday's broadcast, we keep them individually. And so you can go back through the game, but you got to scroll through the game. But if you just want to see the highlights, and that's what we're calling them. Wow, what a play.
Cole Spangler.
That's all day long.
The handoff right there was to McClure. Spangler, again, read that right away. I don't know if anybody was able to get a piece of him to slow him down, and he gets a TFL to bring up 2nd down and 11 for Liberty Center.
But, so we'll be loading content. And as we get into the playoffs, man, we're going to be doing some highlight videos, and that'll only be in the members section.
Great stuff.
But we will not charge for playoffs. Somebody said, now you're going to charge for playoffs. We will not.
There's that little swing pass again. Pretty good blocking out there by the Grove receivers. That's going to gain about 12 yards on the play, and it's going to be good for the Grove first down. It's a nice little play there on a shifty couple of moves by Gabe Karhoff. Excuse me, that's actually Deacon Bryan, excuse me. It's a good play there by Bryan to be able to kind of shift and move his way to finagle through his blockers, and he's able to pick up a first down, and Grove now inside right at the 20-yard line of Liberty Center. So by far their best chance to score here thus far in the ballgame. He'll take the snap. Meyer running all the way. He's got some room around the right end out there. Makes a nice little spin move at the 15, and he's brought down right around the 13 there.
He saw Sawyer Backelman chasing him. I think I would run fast myself.
Yes, I agree. As Easton Flory comes up with the tackle for the Tigers right at the 13-yard line. 2nd down and 3, we'll call it, for the Bulldogs. Tigers looking to get a stop here against the Bulldogs. Grove starting this drive in good position there after the turnover from Liberty Center. Meyer in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, looks to pass. Now he tries to run it. Good job there by the Tiger defense initially. Great tackle there by Silvis. Right at maybe the 12-yard line, so a very minimal gain of a yard. That's a great play there by Drew Silvis, number 34. He filled excellently and was able to make the tackle for no gain.
Well,
1 yard.
Hayden Dotson, number 37 for the Tigers out there in the corner. They ran like a little Z pattern. They ran 2 receivers out, and they Z cut or X cut, and Dotson just stayed right where he was. It was almost like a cover 2 type scheme. Instead of chasing the guy across and letting the X go free, he switched off. Man, that was a great play. Also 32 out there, Tatum Murdoch. So Dotson and Murdoch really read that well.
Here's Meyer on the snap. He'll run all the way. He's got first down yardage up across the 10-yard line. Still battling up down by the 8-yard line, maybe the 6-yard line they'll call it. So first down in goal for Grove at the 6-yard line. You know, maybe one of the better freshman games that we've had in a long time, Cap. I mean, This is a good one. I know we played Perrysburg, I believe, a couple years ago. Was that JV or was that freshman? No, I think that was freshman.
Yeah, the problem is numbers in the area. You just don't. Oh, that's a
Tigers got a lot of miscommunication
timeout
there. I think they were granted the timeout.
Yep, fortunate too, because I don't think we had enough players on the field. But yeah, I mean the numbers of low area schools are down to the point where there's not a lot of schools with a freshman team, and you know we're looking. We had Cary originally scheduled here, but Cary now is under the numbers where they felt comfortable sending a freshman unit over there. They've had some injuries. So Columbus Grove, you know, like I said, these are the two perennial powerhouse programs in the area. And so it doesn't surprise me they had enough numbers.
Boy, I tell you what, speaking of Cary, how about a 19-10 win over Colonel Crawford, who was 6-1 at the time?
Yeah.
And Cary going into the game at 3-4. They're struggling this year. That's a massive win for them. They're in a control their own destiny situation. Boy, I wouldn't want to play them as an early round game. That would be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be one of those deceptive teams at 3-4. They'll end up,
4-4 after that win.
4-4. They may end up 7-4 and get a first round travel game. And boy, I don't know.
Here's the deep pitch. That ball's tipped in the air. What a play there.
That's a live ball.
That should be a live football.
Oh, no, that was a pitch backwards.
I cannot. Oh, my goodness. That is a horrendous call. That is a pitch to the running back that was tipped. Who was that? Was that Fitzenreiter that got his hand on that? Boy, I don't know about that.
Coach Spangler's asking, and the guy's ignoring him.
Boy, I don't know about that one. But nevertheless, it's going to be second down and goal for Grove. That looked like a pitch to me.
Grove escapes that.
Absolutely bailed out right there.
Well, and I'm surprised the Grove players didn't go for the ball just in case. Play it through.
There's a give. That one stuffed right in the middle. Liberty Center defense was woke right there.
Guess who?
That was Cole Spangler on the hit, and then 86 also in there to help clean that up. And that's Isaiah Brandberry.
Mission today.
Holy smokes. That was a massive collision in the backfield. McClure just barely got the handoff, Cap, and he was met. I think the Tigers might have been a little upset about that previous play, but nevertheless, a timeout on the field from Grove, and it's going to be third down and about 9 when we come back.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. It's crazy. But, hey, once again, join us Thursday. We'll have the 8th grade football with the Delta Panthers, and then we travel to Delta on Friday, but we will be on video delay. So what does that mean? That means we'll be live audio. The video will not be available due to NFHS contract that Delta is in their last year of. And the video will not be available until immediately following the game. I mean, immediately. So, it'll be up there. And if you're on the YouTube channel, we actually have to port it over to you. So you'll have to listen to the audio from our website platform because that's how we control that whole video delay situation. YouTube doesn't give us that ability, but we'll get that up for you. But you can listen live to Spike and Scott as we travel to Delta, and then Saturday morning we'll be right back here with JV football.
Here's the fake handoff. Spangler's coming again. I think they're going to get a holding call on McClure as Spangler came flying through the line of scrimmage, and then Backelman was also running right down his that was back there. And
good business decision on his part. Holy moly.
So if you're Liberty Center, do you take the penalty here or decline? I mean,
nah, I think you back them up.
It looks like they're going to take it.
Yeah, I think you back them up here, and you force them into a pass situation. So you can just play some pass defense. It'll be third down and a bunch.
Probably about 25. Well, maybe 25, maybe 24.
Because it's a spot foul,
maybe
right?
27.
Nope,
it just depends on where the spot is. Whoa.
They're going out. They went off the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's going to be at the 19-yard line.
And it was 1st and goal, right?
Wow, Cole Spangler just shot out like a cannon at that play again.
and
he had no choice but to hold him. I mean, really, that. So here's going to be Meyer in the shotgun. He's got McClure right behind him. It's going to be a run play right up the middle. He breaks a tackle, but he stood up right there at the 13-yard line. So a nice little pickup of 6 to make it at least 4th and manageable. It looks like Fitzenreiter, Spangler again on the stop. Maybe Brandeberry, number 86.
Yeah, I think Brandeberry was in there.
So it's going to be 4th down and 14, it looks like. Right at the 14-yard line. Grove cannot get a first down here, Cap. They have to score on this play with the negative yardage plays they've had. Big play for the Tiger defense. Grove looks like they're going to come out in that standard shotgun set. They got 2 wide receivers spread to this side, 2 to the far side. Here comes McClure. He'll take the snap. Drops back to pass. He's got heavy pressure, throws over the middle, and it's almost intercepted, but it's actually, it would have been a gain of maybe 6 yards. So not a big deal there as the Tiger defense stands strong, and they get the turnover on downs.
Well, we talk a lot about penalties and being behind the chains, and when you're 3rd and 19, you're asking a lot. I don't care what level you're at.
The Tiger defense, after the turnover, Cap, looked like Grove was driving, finally getting some offensive momentum, and then the Tiger defense comes through with a big-time negative play, all kinds of quarterback pressure. He never had a chance to set his feet on that one, and credit the Tiger defense. Their line is really playing aggressive defensively today. Now another errant snap. I think Bockelman actually caught it in the air. Actually, 64. It was Parasini that caught it in the air. And he actually gained a yard. So 2nd down and 9, and the Tigers.
So he's 1 carry for 1 yard. He's in the book, baby.
He's in the book.
They'll be talking about that at practice. Yeah, I got me a yard.
So the Tigers struggling with some snaps here in the first half.
Yeah, and I wonder they put Levi Howe at quarterback. I wonder if Badenhop's got a hand issue.
Badenhop's back in at quarterback now. So not sure.
I wonder if Badenhop's got a hand issue or something. He's normally just that's money.
Well, he's under center there. I think he might have turned the wrong way. So a miscommunication offensively, and he's going to be sacked for about a 4-yard loss. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and long for the Tigers. Maybe time to run one of those pitch sweep plays that we've seen the Tigers be so good at. I think they're going to take a timeout here and talk about it. So.
I think that's probably a good timeout.
So once again, Cap had mentioned it earlier, join us right at 4:30 on Thursday as we welcome in the Delta Panther 8th grade team. We haven't seen many 8th grade games this year. It seems like they've been on the road for most of them.
I think we had one change in the schedule where they had to flip-flop for some reason. I don't really know. So we ended up with a little more 7th grade games. But, I mean, it just amazes me, Phil. We just started, and we're almost done. And this will be, this is the one and only freshman game we had this year here.
Ugh.
We'll have the last 8th grade game this week. And then, we had the last regular season home game last Friday for the varsity. And probably right now we'll host a minimum of one playoff game here unless some catastrophe happens.
So Howell's now going to step in at quarterback. He takes the snap. He throws. Caught by Badenhop. He breaks free. He's across the 25. Now he's at the 40-yard line. Tries to break another tackle, and he's up to the 43-yard line. So on a 3rd down and long, the Tigers go from Howe to Badenhop on a big-time connection. They get the first down, and the Tigers move the sticks now up to the 44-yard line.
Not often do you see a regular wide receiver throw to a regular quarterback for a first down.
Yeah, Howe put that one on the money that you saw the last throw. Maybe didn't get a great handle on the football.
Yeah.
That time he did. Threw a spiral right to Badenhop. First down for the Tigers.
And I don't know if Badenhop's having a hand issue or something. Normally he's money on those snaps.
Not sure. Here comes the pitch now to Jakeway. Jakeway's got some room. He spins up across the 50-yard line down to about the 49-yard line. and he is taken down by number 75. That's Landon Flores.
Wow, he gets that ball. He's up in there, Phil. He's going.
Yeah, Jakeway hits the hole very hard. He's got a good frame. He's tough to take down.
I just love the stable of running backs Liberty Center's got this year. You know, we had a game where 19 kids carried the ball. 19! How does that happen?
Well, and I think Tyler Orrs would start on any team in the league at running back. I mean, that dude is a monster. Here comes a little reverse to Badenhop. That's read really well, and he's tackled right there by number 70, Caden Little.
That's could have been a personal foul there on that. Those tackles, they're really trying to discourage where they're picking the kids up.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 1 here for Liberty Center. Howe is going to be under center. 2 backs behind him in the backfield. He takes the snap. He loses the snap. Let's see who came up with the football.
56. No, Columbus Grove did.
And it looks like Grove recovers the fumble, so the Tigers continue to have trouble with the snaps, Cap. And there's another one. This one cost them on a turnover, and Grove will get the football at the 43-yard line on their own side of the field.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic of this freshman team. Man, usually the snap, the center exchange is just a solid mechanism here. I've not seen this, and this freshman unit's gotten in a number of varsity games, and we've just not seen that.
Here comes the fake give off the outside. Little delay handoff there to McClure. He's got some space around the left side.
Boy, he hit that
running hard.
Quick.
And he gains about 11 yards, and that's going to take it up to the 41-yard line and a Grove first down inside Tiger territory.
You know, we talk about running backs, and Columbus Grove certainly's got their fair share of running backs.
Yeah, Trenton Barraza, one of the best in the area, 5,016 career yards, just broke Blaine Magg's record for rushing games with 100 yards rushing, 29, the old record being 28. So here's a run right there by Meyer. He'll go right off the right side of the line. That's good for maybe 5, maybe 4 on the play. Takes it up to the 38-yard line.
Columbus Grove getting a little chippy.
I question the play call there.
Yeah, you got 47
Clock's
seconds.
Running here. Meyer's going to be in the shotgun. Clock's still running, now under 40. Meyer takes a snap, looks to throw. Got McClure in the flats, but he stumbles. We'll see if they give him first down yardage. It looks like he did get first down yardage at the 32-yard line. So that'll stop the clock momentarily.
Little wheel route out of the backfield. Yeah, we talk about records. I want to mention. Ooh.
Meyer now rolling right side. Looks to throw. Dodges a Tiger defender. Now he's in big trouble, and that one he just throws away.
Yeah, I think they're going to
get a block in the back.
Push in the back, yeah. Is
that Brody Jakeway on the pressure there, 35?
Yes. Is Ian Rosebrock is climbing the scoring record.
I'm sure.
He's in the top 5 right now in the state of Ohio for all-time scoring.
Man, what is he on extra points right now?
He's only missed 1 all year.
Was it blocked? Did he miss it or was it blocked?
It was blocked. But Spike knows.
What's Ian on extra points this year? You know off the top of your head? He's, 42 out of 43. Unofficially?
Now.
Unofficially official?
You know what? You know what's – we've scored 43 touchdowns.
Yeah. Holy smokes. So short gain on the play there for Grove. That'll be 11 seconds here to go in the first half. Second down, we'll call it about 15 on the play coming here.
I had somebody send me some things about – we talk about Liberty's records and whatever. But regular season since 2008, Liberty Center's 128-37. They're on a 33-game regular season win streak starting back at 2001.
The last time that Liberty Center lost was September 17th, 2021 to Archbold in a 41-7
A spanking.
decision.
Uncle Spanky
Yeah,
was in
we
town.
scored that first drive and never crossed midfield again. So
Yep.
that was the last regular
Overall
season
results
loss.
since 2008, 148-47.
So here's the second down play. Meyer back to pass, loads it up there, and that is intercepted by Murdoch right at the 10-yard line, and 4 seconds still remain here in the half. And as you all well know, the Tigers are always within striking distance. We'll see what happens here for Liberty Center.
They're on a 25-game home win streak since 2008. The longest losing streak at home. How many games?
2?
2. What year? Stat man.
I would say 2006.
2017.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I got a junior Tiger Sports Live broadcaster here with me.
So here's the last play of the half. Howe will throw it,
Yeah,
but looked
tipped.
like the ball slipped out of his hands, or maybe he was hit as he throws. And that is how the first half will come to an end here at Kip Kern Field, Rex Lingering Stadium from Liberty Center High School, as the Tigers lead the Grove Bulldogs 12-0. And we'll hear from our sponsors, and we will take a short halftime break.
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza.
Broadcast is copyrighted by Tiger Sports Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or counts of the game without the consent of Tiger Sports Live is prohibited.
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. Last year of NFHS. Yeah, I talked to Walt the other day. You want that to drop off tomorrow? I lose track of what day of the week it is all the time with my work. I got Well, somebody's coming to speak on Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
Is it this coming Sunday?
No, it's not.
A week.
Pretty sure.
A week.
Yeah, the 25th or whatever. Because Saturday we're going to the UT Bowling Green game, which is at 3:30.
Oh.
Karen's like, I'll leave without you. I don't care. I'm like, shit,
What about the club, ain't it?
Well, I went down in the basement. Do they make an HDMI extension? We're going to measure it out. Rich is bound determined to put the TV on the far end.
You're going to get about 75 feet out of the HDMI cable.
Yeah, because we're going to measure around the walls, down the vent, and then over the wall. I don't think we're
You're
going
going to
to
get 75 feet on a good cable. Good cable's going to cost you probably 300 bucks.
That's what I was worried about. There's no way to.
Not like they're going to do it again. Why don't you just get a stand? Stand right down the steps and right there. Face everybody towards the stairs.
Yeah, I know.
That's what him and I talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that shit. You don't have a problem with it.
I thought we had 100.
50s. We might have 100. That might be a 100-footer, but that's a $345 cable.
Yeah.
Which I don't care if we can use it. But it's actually sitting in the back corner by where the chimney is in the studio.
Oh. Well, we'll measure it out to see what we're going to need. I did sell some pictures to Isaiah, so if you see them. So, and I deleted them so they weren't on both. Yeah, there's a George. He kept hugging them. I'll sell you some pictures and get them.
It's fine.
So yeah, I'll be up here Thursday again.
I didn't kind of something dude, you fucking hell. You put out that video, guys. Except which one? Not last week, the week before. I said, dude, I got people climbing up my ass to use our stuff. Okay? And because they're not Liberty Center people, I'm not letting them do that. Because they're promoting they're talking. I got pockets filming and stuff. And I said, no. I said, here's my thing.
I had one today.
I said, here's my thing. You're talking about other songs. Connor Simon is only doing Liberty. We're only doing Liberty stuff. I said, no.
Well,
Who big up to
I
that?
clipped out Garber's catch, just a screenshot, and I showed it to Ron. And he's like, "Can I send that to WNO for like a game of the or play of the week or whatever?" And I'm like,
already started packing up little by little. We're not going to take any of the wireless. We're just going to go with two-man. Well, Steele, AD over there, he's like, Mark, I don't care what you guys do. He said, I'm on the last year. He was when he probably.
What were their contracts? 5 years?
He goes, I hate it. He goes, nobody watches it. It's just
Is that when they have to pay to watch? Who is it? NFSA?
NHFS, National High Schools, National Foundation of High School Sports.
What was Cole doing tonight? He have driving?
Yeah.
So you start taking all the women around?
Yeah. It's
All
cracking
the
up.
fans?
Crap, Dad was telling me about it, and then we're standing down there at the end of the game, and literally every high school girl walked by, and like, woo! And he's like, he looked over at Dad like,
We probably made his senior year.
oh yeah.
His high school. His 4-year
high school
career.
It just, it cracked me up because Dad's
Well,
like, oh, he's a
I
big
went down one time and his sister was down there, and some other girl, does your brother get to go up there every game?
Oh,
All that girl
it
size.
cracks me up because Dad's like, oh, he's a big deal around school now. He said he walks in the football team's like, oh, boo-hoo. And then whatnot, and Dad's like, all the girls, and then literally like crowd of walks by, and they're all freaking out like, oh.
That's funny.
I was like, Dad, we couldn't have played out any more fun.
What's up, Diamond Danny?
Not much. Sam's got you ready, Cap?
I did tell him. You got food on your shit.
What are you guys on?
We're on 1 and 4.
Nope, he's on.
I didn't know if you were done with the gummy bears yet.
I'm not with those.
And welcome back to Kip Kernfield Rex Lindgren Stadium as we are just about set to kick off the second half here in the freshman football action once again as Grove and the Tigers are squaring off. The Tigers lead at 12-0, Cap. It's been a physical football game at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers have turned it over a couple times, but their defense has really been the story of the game as we saw them score on the first play, but then the defense has just really set the tone. Both lines playing really well.
Yeah, and I think the line play by Liberty has just neutralized that 4-man front. You know, and now they've got they're going to play probably 5 down linemen and cover the center. So they're going to try something a little bit different here. But then, you know, the play of Cole Spangler has made a big difference. Coming out of it.
False start.
Yeah. Coming out with trips in the backfield for Liberty Center.
Yeah, not what you want to see, though, if you're the Tigers there out of the
Don't play behind
first
the
half
chains.
to get the false start penalty there. The pre-snap penalties are something that Casey Moeller very, very, very adamant about not wanting them, as you said, Cap, playing ahead of the sticks. So Tigers will set it again here on 1st down and 15. Just underway here in the third quarter as the sun's setting. Cool breeze. Here's the handoff to, I believe, Spangler, but he's met right away.
Big number 70.
Number 70 is Caden Little. He's listed at 6'1", 210. Boy, they got some big kids down there on that line. They can really, really push some people around. As we've seen the Tigers chunk plays on some yardage, but again, we've seen Grove really dig in here and make things challenging after that first play from the Tigers.
Grove now with 5 down linemen on defense, so they've decided they're going to stop the Liberty run and see what they can do.
Here's the play-action pass. Badenhop over the middle. He's got Howe. Good catch at the 50. He breaks across the 45, down to the 40, and he fumbled the football. They're going to say it's picked up by Grove, and he's going to take it to the 30-yard line.
And he threw the beanbag, so they're not calling him down.
Yeah, that kid just showboated it and handed the I don't like that at all. I'm not a fan of that in the slightest bit. Anyway, it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Grove after another turnover for the Tigers, which looked like a very promising play, Cap. Howe with a great catch, just unable to secure it all the way to the ground, and Grove's going to take over.
Well, and Grove pretty much challenged Liberty to say, what are you going to do? You going to throw the ball? They did.
That's a false start, no call. Meyer on the carry. Big collision down there. Who was that? Was that Murdoch that came up there? What a hit from Murdoch after a 5-yard pickup. That looked like a false start to me, Cap. Liberty got called for the same thing on that last possession there. McClure was 2 steps out of his snap before the ball was released from the center there. Nevertheless, 2nd down and 10 here at the 35-yard line. Grove after the Tiger turnover on their first possession of the second half. Meyer in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He'll hand off the right side. He's stopped right there by Bockelman. No gain on the play. Maybe a loss of a yard. Sawyer Bockelman. He's showing the speed right there, Cap. He came right down the line of scrimmage. Great tackle there from Bockelman.
Yeah, and he gets his hands on you, you're going down. It doesn't matter. You don't see a lot of people get away from that big old paw he's got.
That's a tough assignment for any offensive lineman there as the 70s are colliding here today. Meyer now in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, looks to throw. He does throw. Slant route hit right there by Murdoch, I believe. And it's going to be right at the 40-yard line, so a great catch.
Give it to him.
Jack Seifker with a really nice catch. Great stick there by Murdoch, but great hands to be able to corral it and bring it down, and it's going to be 1st down yardage for the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs staying in this game via the turnover, Cap. That's the 3rd time the Tigers have turned it over here in the ballgame. Now they're going to send a guy in motion. They'll run that little pop pass. Good stick there by Spangler.
Yeah,
gain of 3 yards, and they're going to get
hold.
maybe a holding call on number 6.
Yep.
McClure out there on the Bulldogs, so that will negate the 3-yard gain, and I think it'll take it back to make it 1st down and 20 for the Bulldogs. So it will be 1st down and 20, and it'll be back to the 30-yard line. So, Cap.
Well, and this
Grove,
is what's happened to Grove.
Yeah,
Phil.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was just going to say that.
This is what's been happening. They'll get 2 or 3 good plays, and then they get a holding penalty, or, they're derailing themselves.
Here's the snap from Meyer. He'll hand off the middle to McClure. McClure breaks a tackle, spins up across the 35 down to the 36-yard line, so a gain of 6 yards for the Bulldogs.
The other thing too, Phil, is Liberty is by the execution or the lack thereof and getting those turnovers is letting Columbus Grove hang around. This game should not be 12-0. 3 turnovers for the Tigers now. And
Liberty Center hasn't punted either, so that's
Right.
the only way that they've been stopped thus far is the turnover.
Yeah, and on drives, it's not like Liberty hasn't been driving the ball. I mean, man, they're going to do a double pass here.
That one's thrown out there. Great defense there by Isaiah Badenhop, who read that all the way. A great effort there by the Bulldog receiver. That was Zane Schrader. But a good defensive play there by Badenhop, and he's able to knock it down. 3rd down and long for the Bulldogs.
Well, in that play, just the running back took the pitch, and immediately it looked like he was going to throw it. So, the defensive backs had plenty of time to react to that. If he'd have faked the run a little bit.
And Badenhop out there playing his safety spot did exactly what he was supposed to do. Handoff up the middle, a little bit of running room. He breaks a couple of tackles. Little shifty run there for about 7 yards.
He's got some good moves.
Hayden Dotson in there on the stop for the Tigers.
That'll be 4th down, and I don't think they're going to punt down 12-0 with 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me to see him go for it. Let's see if the Tigers. They get the Tigers to try to jump off sides here. Cap. They have 3 wide receivers lined up to the right side. Looks like the Tigers are going to play man-to-man. They're going to throw right side. They got it caught right there at the 50-yard line, and it's going to be 1st down yardage for Grove. Once again, the little slant route, Cap. It's worked for them a couple of times tonight. They run it effectively there, and it's going to be another 1st down for Grove.
He almost went back on the other side of the sticks. Fortunate for him that Liberty's defender came across, or he might have been trying to cut back around and make the big loop there.
Well, the Tigers are playing a little bend-don't-break defense, Cap. They're doing a nice job. Groves had to earn everything. And that's a big play there by Fitzenreiter. McClure breaks out of it, but great pursuit there by Flory and Spangler, and a loss of a yard on the play. You know, Fitzenreiter didn't make the tackle there, Cap, but he made a great play to string that out way farther than McClure wanted to, and the Tigers gang tackled him there for a loss of a yard on the play.
Well, we talk about making plays and then making tackles, two different things, and made a nice play there by just pushing the line of scrimmage back.
There's another 3 wide receiver set. This has worked a couple of times here for Grove. We'll see what they try to do on 2nd down and 11. They'll be in the shotgun. He'll drop back the pass, rolling right side, still rolling this side. Now he takes pressure.
Whoa,
great
what a
throw.
play.
Great catch at the 40-yard line. Murdoch was right there, but it just squeaked past his outstanded paw there, and Schrader's able to get a catch for 9 yards. And it's close to Grove first down yardage. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Well, that was a nice pitch and catch. Great play by the quarterback under pressure. Threw it really only where his receiver could get it. Murdoch had a swipe at it, but he wasn't going to catch it. And a nice play by the receiver. So
3rd down and short. Run all the way from Meyer. He's got first down yardage, but he's met right at the 35-yard line. I think it was Spangler on the hit.
You know, that was an interesting.
There's actually Jakeway on the hit, excuse me.
Yeah, that was an interesting formation. They had a player standing behind the left tackle in the upright position, kind of like a running back up there on the line of scrimmage.
So Grove has kind of flipped the script here a little bit in the third quarter, Cap. They've eaten almost the entire third quarter here, 2:40 rolling on the 3-quart scoreboard.
Well, they got to stay away from the penalties here.
Meyer will be in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He'll hand up the middle to McClure. That's a nice little cut back up the middle, but great tackle there by Isaiah Badenhop for a gain of 5 yards at the 30. Well, they're going to say 6 yards up to the 29-yard line.
Ooh, that's pretty gracious, but
really nice jump cut there at the line of scrimmage. That play was designed to go right. He did not like what he saw. Jump cut back left and was able to get 6 yards.
yeah, they're lining up, I think it's number 40 behind the tackles here. Yeah. That's
2 minutes.
That's an interesting formation.
Yeah. Just kind of running power football. Now it's going to be a little counter back left side. Nice stiff arm there by McClure. He breaks across the 20-yard line, now down to the 10-yard line, and he's driven out of bounds, we'll say maybe to the 11-yard line. But some very tough running here from Brody McClure, who was shot out of a cannon right there, got around the edge, and then finished the run strong at the 8-yard line.
Well, and some great cuts by him. Man, he's up in the hole, and then all of a sudden he's outside. Just puts that foot in the ground, makes a nice move.
He's listed at 5'9", 155 pounds.
Some good-sized freshmen here, both sides of the ball.
Meyer will take the snap. He'll hand left side to McClure. Follows his train of blockers there. Touchdown for McClure around the left side. Convoy was in front of him, and then he dove the last 2 yards to get the pylon. And with 1:42 here to go in the third quarter, the Tiger turnover comes back to get him, and Grove scores it, and now it's 12-6. Tigers still on top.
Well, and Grove needed that, Phil. I mean, they had, that's the third turnover. They didn't capitalize on any of the breaks Liberty Center gave them in the first half. They hurt themselves with penalties. They had one here, but they made the first down, but then they stayed clean and finally took advantage of it. But I'll tell you what, they lined that guy up over the tackle or the guard, and wherever he goes, that's where they're going. So you want to read something as a linebacker, you read that guy.
Meyer looks a little jump pass, but it's read beautifully by Badenhop, and it's intercepted, and the 2-point conversion is no good. So with 1:42 here to go in quarter number 3, Liberty Center still on top 12-6, and they'll get the possession at their own 35-yard line.
Liberty's got to have a good drive here, Phil. No errors. So, hey, join us Thursday as the 8th grade will take on the Delta Panthers, and that's at 4:30, I think it is, right?
Yep.
And then Friday we'll be on the road. Pregame 6:30. Kickoff at 7. Join Scott and Spike as they'll have the call as we travel to Delta, and then Saturday morning, 10 a.m., the Delta Panthers JV team will be here, take on our JV squad. And I can't believe we're coming to the end of the fall schedule. I'm already working on
winter.
Yeah, I got just got all the last-minute wrestling stuff and a few basketball updates. I'm about ready to publish the winter schedule, start lining up broadcast crews, and got some exciting things going on. We got some students coming on board.
Here's a run to Jakeway. That's a good, strong run there by Jakeway. Tackled right and around the 40-yard line by number 57 on the play there, Jordan Mole. But Jakeway, you mentioned it earlier, Cap. He really hits that hole hard. Gain of 8 yards for the Tigers.
He doesn't mess around. Boy, Sawyer Bockelman on the other side, they're just dismantling some of the second-tier linebacker stuff. They come up, try to plug him, and he wasn't having it.
Parasini, the left guard. Bockelman, the left tackle. Easton Flory, the center. They're going to go right side this time to Silvas. Ball is loose again on the field. And another turnover for the Tigers as Grove recovers the 4th fumble of the day for Liberty Center. And they're going to have it at the 45-yard line of the Tigers.
Well, I think they were a little quick on that call because 66 for the Tigers, which would be Easton Flory, the center, came up with the ball. So guy on the far side, yeah.
That time the Tigers ran that little quick dive play that they're so accustomed to hitting so well, but the timing was just a smidgen off there, Cap. And then, of course, the D-line, I'm sure had something to say about it as well. But again, the Tigers shoot themselves in the foot. Their 4th fumble of the day. Grove will take over here. 1:06 to go, 3rd quarter. Tigers need a defensive stand. It'll be Meyer in the shotgun. He'll throw left side. Got a guy out there. That's caught in the flats.
Oh,
and
my
Bockelman
goodness.
comes up and makes the stop at the
Levi
42.
Howell was just bear hugged.
Actually at the 38-yard line there.
Wow.
So Grove is mixing some things up, and they're starting to wear down the Tiger defense a little bit here, Cap.
No, they're looking a little winded, Phil. I'll tell you, you're right. It's a great point.
Not something you see often. 2nd down and 3. Here's the snap. It'll be a handoff up the middle of McClure. Met right there in the hole. That's Cole Spangler, I believe. Actually, Brody Jakeway on the stop. He blew through that line and was able to meet the running back right in the hole. Loss of a yard. Maybe no gain on the play. 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, Jakeway, when he runs, he gets up in there. But, boy, out of that linebacker spot, he just likes to fill quick.
See if Grove will get the play off. 5 seconds to go here in the 3rd.
Nope.
It looks like they're not going to snap it, Cap. So
nope. Hey, the coach told him no.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter here at Liberty Center High School, Kip Kern Field, Rex Lindgren Stadium, the Tigers lead the Columbus Grove Bulldogs 12-6 entering the 4th quarter. And while
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors, KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. They support us, so please support them. All right, we're back here. Beginning of 4th quarter, and the story, Phil, is that Liberty Center's just giving Grove a chance to come back in the game. I mean, 4 turnovers, 4 fumbles, right?
Yeah, you mentioned it there. They've let them hang around, and Grove is now starting to find some momentum offensively. They're starting to get a line of scrimmage push here. The Tiger defense has the ability to answer the call here, but they have been on the field majority of the second half. We've seen 3 plays and 2 fumbles. So, I mean, they have been on the field almost the entire second half. So we'll see if they can dig in here and get a stop defensively. Grove will come out on that standard shotgun set. It's Meyer in the shotgun with McClure behind him. That's false. That's a false start.
It is.
Spangler comes up, though, with a great open field tackle. Got him in the back. Wow, what? They gave him a yard on the play.
Well,
so
and
a
I
4th
tell you,
down and
again,
2.
You
boy.
follow 40 for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. He runs that lead off of that strange formation that they've got.
I do not know how he got a yard, but nevertheless, it'll be 4th down and 2 for the Bulldogs. 8:30 clock rolling. Tigers need to dig in and get a stop if they can. It'll be Meyer in the shotgun with McClure to his right side. He'll take the snap. He runs it all the way. He's hit at the line of scrimmage by Bockelman, and he did not get it.
Guess who?
As Sawyer Bockelman comes through like a man on a mission, and he tackles him for no gain on the play, and the Tigers take over.
Yeah, I tell you what, Bockelman knew that number 40 for Columbus Grove lined up right behind the center, right off his left hip, and Bockelman just said, not today.
Boy, the Tigers needed somebody to step up and make a play, Cap. He did right there, and boy, did the Tiger defense need that stop. And now the Tiger offense will be back on the field looking to find a rhythm here.
Tatum Murdoch also on the play there too, Phil.
There's Howe. He gets a clean snap. Here's a give to Spangler off the right side. Not much running room there, though, as the Grove defense stands strong. That's Mole on the stop, along with number 64, Michael Thompson. He's a 5'10", 210-pound defensive lineman. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for Liberty Center.
Phil, I'll tell you, Liberty Center looks tired. I'll tell you, that's the first time I've seen that out of any Liberty Center player. But, as you said, they've been on the field the entire second half in defense.
So here's how he'll go back under center. We'll send a guy in motion, handoff right up the middle to Jakeway.
That ball was loose there for a minute.
Tripped up by Flores. Gain of 1 yard on the play. It'll bring up third down and 9 for Liberty Center.
Phil, that ball was loose.
Well, and Grove has made a point here. They're going to make Liberty Center try to beat him through the air. I mean, they are really stacking the box now. I mean, you see it right there. Their linebackers are literally right a yard behind their line. Here's a play action. He's got Tatum Murdoch open down the middle. What a catch by Murdoch at the 30. We'll call it the 34-yard line. Tatum Murdoch went over the top of the defender who was in great position, Cap, but a better catch there by Murdoch. We talk about somebody needed a play. There's another one.
Wow, and Levi Howe threw a dime, though. I'll tell you what, it's nice spiral right where only Murdoch could catch it.
Well, that's one of those ones where you got a guy you trust. Get it up there and let him go make a play. Murdoch did. First down for the Tigers at the 34. Here's a handoff to Jakeway. He bounces it outside. Now cuts across the 30. Breaks a tackle up across the 25. Down to the 24. Jakeway running hard, and he's going to gain 10 yards for a Tiger first down.
Wow, 28 for Grove had Jakeway lined up in his sights, and all of a sudden he just wondered where he went. I got him. Where'd he go?
He pressed the old R1 button.
That's right.
Whap! So the Tigers starting to get some pep in their step, if you will, Cap, at the 24-yard line. 6:15 to go. Clock running here on the three-chord scoreboard. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Howe will take the snap. That one's loose. He does a good job to get it, and he takes off running. He does just a nice job to be able to get positive yards. But again, Cap, struggles on the snap. But Howe finishes it strong, and it'll be a gain of maybe 4 on the play for Liberty Center. Boy, they just cannot get a handle on that football. I wonder if maybe the weather, maybe a 10 to 20 degree difference from Friday night. I'm not sure.
Maybe it was all the bacon
sandwiches
sandwiches they have.
Bacon Sammys. Ooh, that sounds good. Tigers back under center here. Howe takes the snap, hands left side to Spangler. Good block there by Parasini. He cuts right off that block, up across the 15, down to the 10-yard line, and that's a gain of about, we'll call it 11 yards on the play, and good for the Tiger first down. What a block there by Mitchell Parasini, who kind of sprung that play there, Cap. First down and goal for the Tigers.
Well, I really like the way that Jakeway and Spangler are running the ball. Man, they see that hole. They're up in there. But I tell you what, they're very patient to the point that they decide to go because they're following their blocks, they're looking for those gaps. Well, boy, once they decide, they're just like a jet.
Here's the handoff to Jakeway. Great block there by Spangler. Jakeway with another good cut, and he puts it in the end zone from 10 yards out. And Cole Spangler with a nice piece of running a couple of plays ago. That time gets a great lead block for Brody Jakeway, and he knows how to finish it. Touchdown, Liberty Center.
And it was one of those 2 Bulldogs right there where'd he go?
Wow, what a block there by Spangler right on the end.
Yeah,
and that kid's been in the backfield all night. Mole, number 57, Jordan Mole, he's played a really nice game defensively. Spangler took him completely out of the play, and then Jakeway was able to make a move in the open field, and he scores it. Here's the two-point conversion. Another fumbled snap, and Jakeway just falls on it. So with 4:54 to go, the Tigers get a massive response, Cap, after the turnover on downs. They punch it in and lead it 18-6.
Yeah, they needed that response, Phil. That was a typical Liberty Center drive. Run the ball, run the ball. I'll tell you, the other thing, too, that you just love, and I was watching, who was it? The Detroit Lions and Dallas Cowboys, and they were talking about the running backs of the Lions just being blue-collar, just, loving to run the ball. But they take as much pride in blocking as they do running. And I'll tell you what, they must have been down here watching Liberty Center, because the backs here at Liberty Center, they, give me the ball, give me the ball. Hey, you want me to go block? I got you. And, Cole Spangler, that was such a great block that sprung, Jakeway. And then Jakeway, whoop, Chris Berman special, and left to Columbus Grove Bulldogs laying on the ground wondering what the heck happened.
And we've seen him do that a couple times tonight where he just kind of makes a cut and he's gone. Here's a little pump fake. He's under heavy duress. Jakeway on the pressure, and he brings him down in the backfield for a sack. Brody Jakeway coming alive here in the fourth quarter.
He's feeling it, too. And I'll tell you want to know what the best part of that play was, Phil? That there was no horse collar. Grabbed him by the mid-jersey and just hung on.
Well, it looked like he tried to pump fake initially and then throw it deep, but you saw a couple of Tigers with their hands up and jumping, but he still wasn't able to find a clean route, and Jakeway ran him down for the sack.
Drew Silvas didn't. Oh, that's
a false start, man. It's bad. So McClure will get the run. He's got some nice yardage. He gets it up to the 40, and a tackle there by Isaiah Badenhop at the 40.
But going back to that last play, Phil, the pump fake, you're absolutely right. He pump faked. Drew Silvas didn't fall for it. Drew Silvas was all over the 9-cut receiver out there on the end, and there was nowhere for him to go. Yeah, that running back had a good 1 or 1.5 step head start on that. They gotta call that, but they're not. But Liberty will play through it.
There's the snap. He rolls right side. Nobody open. Great coverage there. Decides to take off and run with it. Breaks across the 45-yard line, and he's upended there at the 50, maybe the 48-yard line of Liberty Center. Driven out of bounds there by Cole Spangler.
Did I call him Kurt Silvas? I did.
Did he?
What?
Drew Silvas.
Drew, not Kurt. Well, Kurt will take it, but
here we are 20 years later.
Well, I've been around a long time.
I know.
And
Boy, he was so fun to watch, man. Kurt was just electric. Here's a run by McClure. He's got a convoy in front of him. Great play there by Spangler, who avoided both of those blocks. That's the second time he's done that.
Yeah, run it down from behind.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm not a fan of the running back handing the ball to the guy.
No, that's the second, third time he's done that. I don't like it. Especially not when you're getting beat. Now we'll drop back to pass. He'll throw up the long ball. Good coverage by Silvas, but a great catch in traffic. Breaks a tackle. He loses the football, but he finds a way to get back on it there at the 7-yard line. Drew Silvas had great coverage out there, but that's a heck of a read by Jack Siefker to be able to come back and catch that football.
Silvas wanted a push off. Thought he got pushed. But referee was right there, so I'm going to say no.
Clock should be running. 2:47 to go. Here's another pass attempt. Good job by Howe to kind of throw him off his route. Little shake and bake there across the 5, and he's going to score. Preston Ellerbrock. I went dead.
You did?
Yeah.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, Preston Ellerbrock with a touchdown on a nice play there was able to break the tackle. So Grove not going to go away quietly, Cap, as they answer right back in less than 2 minutes with a touchdown of their own, and they're going to go for a very crucial 2-point conversion here. Grove will line it up. Little jumbo backfield set here. Let Flores line up in the back. That's a false start.
Yeah, okay,
Thank
they
you.
got
Oh,
that
my
that
goodness.
time.
That's like 9 times. Apparently, it takes 2 of them to do it. Anyway, false start penalty called against Grove.
Well,
That'll back him up 5 yards.
75 is a little more visible than the other little back. I'm just saying. Just saying.
So 5-yard penalty will back him up.
What is
Okay. So offsides is actually the call on the Tigers. And a penalty. Another offside call against the Tigers? What is going on right now?
yeah.
So again, another offside call on the Tigers. I mean, is he lining up on? So here's the handoff to the big fella. He gets stood up in the backfield. He's dropped right there, and the 2-point conversion is no good.
Wow, big 79 for the Tigers.
Carter Booth.
Just cut the legs out from under the big man.
So the 2-point conversion is no good, and with 2:38 here to go in the fourth quarter, the Tigers lead the Bulldogs 18-12. And Cap, while we got a break, who was your guys' award winner?
The tough, like,
yeah,
the
on
dog
Friday.
of the
Yep,
game. That went to Xander Zeider. You know, it was great to see Xander's
Finally healthy.
He's
Yeah.
healthy. He played defense. He played nose tackle. He played tight end on offense. He played running back. It's good to see him back, and healthy. And
He set the tone
yeah,
defensively.
we were laughing, but I couldn't recall him coming out any snaps.
He played very, very well. Howe will take the pitch. Gets it to Jakeway. Jakeway's got some space. Good open field tackle right there at the 40-yard line. That's a nice piece of tackling there from Alex Meyer, the quarterback. And a gain of 5 yards for Liberty Center. No timeout used yet. Grove still has all 3 of them.
You talk about kids that are tough like Kent Dog, and Phil, I tell you what, every week it's getting harder and harder to figure out who the toughest guy on the team is. We had a lot of honorable mentions.
Here's Howe. He'll take the snap. He'll hand right side to Silvas. Silvas breaks across the 45. He has first down yardage up to the 47-yard line. Drew Silvas with a 7-yard
Silvas.
first down carry for Liberty Center.
Not Kurt Silvas.
And now the Tigers, with under 2 to go here, Cap, you might see Grove start to use those timeouts here.
Well, they got 3 left.
All
so
3 left as Howe takes the play from Coach Spangler. So the Tigers get 2 run plays for a first down here, Cap. Line is really starting to get a push now up front. Howe's going to go under center. Jakeway and Silvas, the running backs. He'll hand to Jakeway off the left side. Good hit right there.
Yep, and Grove will use their first time out.
And that play is made
They got an injured player.
by number 6, Brody McClure, and injury timeout.
I'm not sure if that's a cramp or not.
Zane Schrader, the injured Bulldog.
Hey, again, if you're out there on our YouTube channel, ring that bell and you'll get all the notifications. Also, those subscriptions to our channel helps us. We're just about 200 subscriptions off the next level, which will allow us to put a little bit more YouTube money in the scholarship fund. Also, you can hit the join button, and for $2.99 a month, you'll also get all the bonus content, and that'll continue through the playoffs. You'll get all the replays segmented out. You'll get some extra bonus coverage. We're going to be doing some interviews with some of the players. You'll get that in the members section. Also, during the winter sports, we'll have some coaches' roundtables going on, and all of that will be in the membership area. It will not be available to the general public. And again, we've had a lot of we've never charged for anything. We will not charge for watching us ever. That'll be a tough decision if I'm involved. I can tell you that. But all the bonus content, all that money goes right into our scholarship fund.
Here's a second down play. Tigers deep pitch to Spangler. Spangler met in the backfield. That's a really nice play. I've mentioned his name a few times. Jordan Mole.
Yeah, he's had a
another
good
nice
game.
play.
Coming from his defensive end spot there on the left side.
Yeah, Grove's going to take that second time out. Tigers are going to have it 3rd down and 8.
So once again, join us Thursdays. 8th grade will take on the Panthers, and then we travel to Delta. It's Delta week. 8th grade plays them here. 7th grade plays at Delta on Thursday. And then Friday we'll be at Delta. We'll have that game audio only live, and then we'll have the video right after the conclusion of the game. And because they're under an NFSH contract, they've got to honor that, and we'll honor that also as the athletic department over there at Delta has been very gracious to us, puts us in the press box, gives us a nice warm spot.
Yeah, Walt's a great guy.
Yep, Walt Steele, one of the good ones.
Yep. I like
And
Walt.
then Saturday morning, the Delta Panthers will come here to Rex Lindgren Stadium. We'll take on the JV squad.
So the Tigers will line it up here, 3rd down and 8. Howe will take the snap. He'll pitch it left to Jakeway. Jakeway cuts.
Oh, they're going to get Liberty.
He's
on
got
hold.
first down yardage, and they're going to bring it back on a holding call on the Tigers. Jakeway still running hard. I mean, that's some tough running there by Brody Jakeway.
Guy on
but
the far side's
unfortunately,
been
it's-
tough on us. I'll tell you that right now.
Man.
He's been tough on us.
Well, the missed calls I've seen, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
Good thing Cole's not here. He'd pinch us.
so now the Tigers,
And that's going to be a spot foul right at the line of scrimmage, so they'll back that up.
I mean, they burnt 10 more seconds there, Cat, but now they're going to be in a tough spot here on 3rd down. I mean, you almost want to put it on the ground and make Grove use that timeout.
Yeah,
but
I don't think you throw it here and then you rely on your defense. I think you 0-1 trap here. And this is interesting. This was what we talked about this morning is, you think, okay, they're going to throw the ball. Linebackers maybe relax a little bit. You run the 0-1 trap. Rex Lindgren was always a fan of this. It was interesting because just before Liberty did that in the varsity game, Rex was up here talking to us about it. But they tend to relax a little bit. Now, 6 down linemen.
they'll run the same play to the other side. Jakeway's got a lot of room. Breaks across the 45-yard line. And he's tackled right there at the 48-yard line by McClure. So Jakeway, another tough run, Cap. Got about 10 yards.
And
4th and 9 with 1:03 to go. Grove will burn that 3rd timeout.
yeah, Grove, they have the same mentality, Liberty. It's 3rd and long as 0-1 traps in the playbook. You get to the secondary and the way these backs have been running on both sides. Columbus Grove, too, I could see that, the way their backs have been able to cut and gain some yardage on those cuts. That's in the playbook. I'm sure they play like you've been to a Columbus Grove game this year, haven't you?
Yep, watched them on Thursday night against Pandora Gilboa in the opening game of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grove is very good. Very fundamentally sound football team, too. And I want to give a little bit of credit to Liberty Center here. They've turned it over 4 times, Cap, and have only given up 12 points. That is very crucial. This game could be a much different story. Either A, without the turnovers, or B, if Grove would have been able to capitalize on any of them. Murdoch's going to get a Tiger-friendly roll. It'll go down to the 32-yard line, and that's where Grove will get the possession with 55 seconds here to go in the
no
ball game.
No timeouts.
Good to see Garrison Cruz walking down the sideline there. No crutches. I know he, didn't play last Friday.
We talk a lot about Liberty's depth and the way that they've been playing. The ability for Liberty to plug in other players and give Garrison Cruz the ability to heal and not forced to be playing because we hope we got a long path going on.
Well, boy, Jack Bartels looked really, really good on Friday night. Here's a couple of pump fakes. Now he's on the run, and it's caught right there at the 48-yard line.
And the clock's still going to run.
Good tackle there by Dotson. Catch made by Schroeder. Clock's going to run as soon as the chains are set here. 45 seconds, clock begins to run here. He'll roll out right side, look to pass. Nobody open. Great coverage there by the Tigers. And we've seen that a couple times, Cap. They've had some blanket coverage out there on those rollout routes. They did again there. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10.
Well, and Easton Flory, 66 out there, was not going to let that quarterback advance the ball. He was wide. He was going to force it back in. And if he would have, guess who was standing there?
70.
Mr. Bockelman.
Badenhop and Murdoch out there on that side. So great coverage there by the Tiger defense. Brings up 2nd down and 10. 35 seconds here to go. Grove trails by a touchdown. Meyer in the shotgun. He's got McClure to his right. He will roll that way. Here comes some pressure
there's a
from
hold.
Liberty Center. I thought they got away with a hold. He'll throw. Incomplete pass at the 40-yard line.
Okay.
Good coverage there by Murdoch.
When the jersey extends from the back, it's a hold, Phil.
Well, Spangler shot through there. Nobody touched him, and then that's where the hold was as Spangler came through uninhibited. Nevertheless, no call. Tigers battling through it here. 48-yard line.
And I
back.
like that. I like that.
3rd and 10.
Just don't whine. Don't cry. You got to play through it. It ain't going to change.
From the 47-yard line. 3rd down and 10. Boy.
I like the pressure Liberty's getting on the quarterback. He's not making him comfortable right now.
And it's only 3 or 4 guys rushing, Cap. I mean, they're rushing those 3 guys, and then they're sending a blitzer. Great job there by Backelman, getting his big paws up there, knocks it down. 4th down coming here for Grove.
Nice play by Baki.
Well, we saw that earlier in the game. Who was that that got their hands
Flory,
up earlier
I
in the
think it
game?
was.
I think Flory got it, and Backelman almost had a chance at the interception. That time, Backelman returns the favor, and he gets his mitts on one. 4th down and 10. This could be the ball game here. 25 seconds to go. This has been a fantastic football game from start to finish. 18-12. Tigers lead at 4th down here for the Grove Bulldogs. Meyer will be in the shotgun. He has McClure lined up to his right.
You blitz here.
Tigers will send a couple of guys. It's thrown, tipped, and intercepted right there by Tatum Murdoch off the tip from Levi Howe. And that is how this game will come to an end with 21 to go as the Tigers take over off the interception.
Yeah, it was going to be over anyway, but Liberty secured the ball. I like that. Catch the ball. Don't just expect it to fall. You want to win, secure it. Now you know it's over. Liberty can go into a victory formation here.
Well, they've ran that slant route a couple times effectively tonight. That time the Tigers were all over. I think even if he catches it, he's about 4 yards short of a 1st down. But what a football game here on a casual fall Monday evening, Cap, as Grove comes to Liberty Center and battles it out with the Tigers as Liberty Center takes home a big 18-12 win.
Yeah, I think Liberty answered the bell when they needed to. They let Grove hang around and then took care of business. The defensive, I think the rush, the pressure that they were able to put, the defensive line play made the difference here. And then the great running by the backs for Liberty Center and the cuts, just they took care of business. They almost gave it away. They let Grove hang around, and Grove's not a slouch.
Yeah, I want to mention again, too, you turn it over 4 times, Cap. That could be a recipe for disaster, but every time it seemed like the Tigers really needed a stop. That staple defensive line, those linebackers flying in, that defense really, really came to play, and that's kind of what anchored the win, in my opinion. Offense struggled a little bit, but the defense gave them enough opportunities, and they capitalized when they needed to. Big-time win for our freshmen who just really haven't seen a lot of freshman game action. This time you get 4 quarters. It looked like it. They looked a little bit tired. Credit Grove. What a football game.
Yep, absolutely. So, all right, we're going to get out of here from Rexlinger Stadium, Kip Kern Field. For Phil Snow, I'm Mark Bly. Once again, Columbus Grove 12, the Liberty Center Tigers 18. And with that, everybody, it's good night, and it's good Tiger sports.